Hey everyone, so today I'm just going to be doing kind of a small little short reveal video today. So first off, there is two things. One of them came really as no surprise to me at all. So if you don't know, there was a Friday Target thing, of course, today. Um, there was one last Friday, and it was about Marvel. There was like two Batman things, I think, and then there's going to be more Fridays coming up with Marvel and other stuff. Like some bobblehead things and other stuff, non-Transformer related, of course. And I think it ends the 1st of October, but only one of those Fridays is Transformers, which was today, of course, so let's get right into it. So the one that came as no surprise to me at all is this, because if you don't already know, I did do a video recently on Road Rage, and of course, it said coming soon. Well, now it says, how do I buy this? Well, that means you can buy it. If you have a red card, you can buy it right now. I'm not sure when you can buy it. If you don't have a red card, I'm assuming probably there'll be some time. Sometimes it does say out down here. The street date says October 3rd. So I'm assuming probably maybe they'll give the red card members kind of an early access sort of thing. So maybe they'll on October 3rd when it's officially revealed, when it's like out. It will be available for non-red card members. I ordered it. Mine's ordered. It said the estimation was from the 7th to the 11th of October. So I don't know for non-red card members. I don't want to worry any non-red card members watching because there is a slight chance. I would say there's about 45% chance of them just having a red card. Because if you collected Siege and the Siege Seekers, there was a Target exclusive, a red card exclusive, that was Red Wing, and it never became available to non-red card members. It's actually still on Target today. You can look on Target right now. I'm not sure if you can buy it, but the listing is still there, and it doesn't say, I don't think I've ever seen it in stock, like normal, like a typical release, So I'm not sure. I wouldn't be too worried about it. If you're a non-red card member, I think in this day and age they would be sensible enough to allow non-red card members to get it. I would hope. If I was in charge, that's what I'd do. I would let non-red card members get it. But some, Target and Hasbro people, they probably have some contract, like they want some exclusives to just stay exclusives and never be, non-exclusive. But we already took a look at this, so I'm excited. I wasn't surprised at all when we first heard about this Target thing. I was thinking it was definitely going to be Road Rage because they were, again, in my previous video with this, it was already posted and it said coming soon, and there was none other posted that said coming soon, so I was like, well, it's probably this. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. But I was thinking, since the DC / superhero thing, the Batman thing, there was two reveals. So I was thinking, okay, will they just do two or will they do one? Road Rage. And of course, they did do a second one, which I will show in a second. I don't really want it that much, but I know some people really like it. But we'll get in that in a second. But yeah, wasn't surprised by it all. If you're wondering why I didn't do a news video on just the Target thing as soon as it was announced, I didn't do it because we knew about it like 4 days ago, and I was like, well, I'm just not going to do an entire video on it because we didn't know what was going to be revealed. Also, I had just done a video about Road Rage, so I didn't really want to do another video about why I think it's Road Rage, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait because there's really nothing I can talk about besides there's a Target thing this Friday. That's all I could really talk about. And I would say I think it's Road Rage, and that'd be it. But here it is. I think it's a pretty cool figure. Again, my estimation was 7th to the 11th of October. Not sure if they'll make it to non-red card members. Hopefully they will. If I have some more information about that, I will do a video on it. Typically, though, if it's non-red card members, they'll probably have something here like where you can click it and it'll say when non-red card members can get it. But let's go to the other thing. So this is a collaborative thing that I was not, I would say, very surprised about because we had some leaked pictures and concept arts of this. I think it overall does look kind of pretty cool, but I'm just not a very collaborative guy. I just don't really like the. I don't like. I wouldn't say I don't like the collaboratives, but I just don't really think I have a place for it in my collection. But it is a retool slash slight remold of Mindwipe. Um, and let's take a look at it. So it comes with the cape, which makes complete sense. I'm actually kind of surprised it came with the cape. I kind of took a quick glance at it before doing this video, or actually when it was first revealed. I ordered Road Rage, and I was like, okay, cool, mashup. I know a lot of people will like that, and I didn't see a cape. So I am actually quite surprised they gave it a cape. But as you can see, this is very similar to Mindwipe. It has pretty much the same sculpt, of course, completely different paint job. The head sculpt is completely different. The accessories are exactly the same. I'm pretty sure the pistol does seem, I think, a little bit different. Also, something to talk about, the head sculpt, that looks really good. I cannot argue with that. And the hands, they are sculpted different, but I'll look at that in a second because you really can't even see the hands here. You can barely see that one and barely see that one. So I will talk about that when there's a better picture. But it turn into, of course, a bat because, it's a vampire. Got to turn into a bat. The cape on the bat doesn't really make much sense. It really would mainly go on the robot, but still. And I think the box art looks amazing. They did a really good job with this box art. The box art, I have to give it to them. That looks really good. And it has a really cool picture there. And the little cool logo, Draculus. And so as you can see, it is not a Titan Master / Headmaster, which I'm not surprised because, they don't do collaborators very much, and you wouldn't want really your one collaborative of a vampire to be a headmaster. I know people wouldn't understand that, but I think some people do because I think it does limit some capabilities of articulation and just the classic feel of it. Because also the mashup between a vampire and the Transformers really has absolutely nothing to do with the Titan Return head gimmick. So I'm actually kind of glad for people that they did not throw that gimmick in. What they could have done if they wanted to incorporate it, this would be a little bit of extra work, but they could have had the capability of you doing the head gimmick, also the typical head, like you could pop this head off, and it could also come with a Titan Master called like Draculus, or something with that sounds like Draculus, something like that, or it could just be exactly the same name, and you could just plug it on there. They could have that option if they wanted to. I think that would have been fine, but I think it's okay that it wasn't in there. I think it's fine. But you can see how it's packaged. That looks pretty nice. And here it is closed, which looks pretty cool. And here's the back. Here's the back. It doesn't show how many steps there is, which is a shame. I would assume it would be pretty close to the same amount of Mindwipe, which I do have. That one was about, I'm just guessing, 15 steps. The thing is, they do count all the times you fold out the wings, and like on the wings for the bat mode, there's like 7 different hinges. So of not repeating steps, I would say it's about 13 non-repeating steps. As you can see, there is a pretty bad picture there of the cape. You can barely see; it's too small. I wish I could zoom in more, but as you can see, that looks pretty cool. And let's go. That's all the pictures. So let's get into the hands. I wish there was a better picture for me to show you, but the hands are sculpted different. I think that's quite nice. With the Mindwipe mold, it's just a typical fist. This actually has a trigger finger out, and they're bended nice. That is pretty cool. I do give them props for that. I don't think they're articulate fingers. I'm pretty sure they're stuck that way, but still, I think that's quite nice. I'm surprised they would change this much on a repaint a collaborative thing. I'm very surprised they would do that. The weapons are the exact same. I think the gun might be slightly different. I'm gonna have to go look at my Mindwipe just to see if there's a review coming out or anything. I'll look. If there is more news about this, I will do some more videos and I will give you a final answer about the gun. I know the dagger, that's exactly the same. It's how it was. The pre-orders are sold out. I'm not actually that surprised. It says it's coming November 28th, which is actually oddly specific. Um, Not sure if that will actually be that way, but whoever ordered it, you probably will get it around that time. So yeah, that's really for this little Target thing. Not surprised at all by the Road Rage, but I was able to get that, which is nice. Highly suggest for you to, if you have a red card, because Target exclusives, I think they're actually probably the hardest exclusive to get. Amazon, they're hard, but I think Target is harder because they don't restock, they don't add more pre-orders. They do one wave and they'll sell out the in stock or the pre-order, and then they'll do about 3 months, I'd say maybe 2 months. They'll in stock that, and then it will just be nothing for like months and months and months and months and months, like multiple months, like 5 months, nothing, and even more. So I think it would be a best bet to get it now, because if you don't want it, you could just sell it. Just saying. And I think that's it. So I'll say